Hey everybody, this is Angela. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody's Saturday is going really good. Looks like Trump won South Carolina primary, no brainer there, and wasn't even close. I think he got over 60% of the vote, and Nikki Haley got like 36% of the vote. So, and of course she said she didn't matter, she was gonna keep going. So I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted to come on here because I was watching some videos on YouTube about Benny Hinn, and I hope I don't make anyone mad by saying this, but it's a known fact that Benny Hinn is a fraud and everything, because all he talks about is sowing money into his ministry. I mean, I just remember all he would say, give me $1,000, give me $1,000. And so I know that NBC Dateline or something many years ago did a documentary on him, and it just showed a woman who had cancer, and she went on the platform and she said she was healed, but 2 months after that she passed away. And one of her daughter said that one of Benny Hinn's handlers or whatever told her that Benny Hinn said, tell her to throw away all her cancer medicine, stop the chemo, she got 100% healing. Well, when the reporter in Australia asked Benny Hinn about that, he said, I never said that. Who said that? And the reporter said, that's not important. But this lady passed away, and he's just sitting there. Benny Hinn was just sitting there like he could care less. And then there, just all kinds of heartbreaking stories of people who did not get their healing, who passed away and everything. Well, back in the late 90s or early 2000s, I think it was, he came here to my hometown of Richmond. And so there was a lady that would come into my mom's store. She worked for a well-known store, pharmacy or drugstore, whatever you want to call it. So she come in and she said that she was gonna go to a Benny Hinn crusade. I mean, it was all over the news here where we live, and that he was coming. I don't really remember anybody like him coming. If they did, I don't remember it. I don't even remember Billy Graham coming here. But anyway, so the woman was telling my mom that she was taking her daughter to get a healing from Benny Hinn. And so she asked my mom if I would like to go, and my mom, she said, well, I don't know. My daughter doesn't really like big crowds, which is the truth. I don't like big crowds. I have panic attacks in big crowds and everything. And she said, I will have to ask her and I will let you know. Well, she come back in a few days later, and she said, my daughter wanted me to thank you for the invitation and everything, but she's not comfortable in big crowds and everything. Well, I guess the Crusade, the healing service or whatever it was, came, and unfortunately, the lady told my mom that her and her daughter could not go on the platform because the handlers or whoever it was, security or whoever it was, told the lady that her and her daughter was not what Pastor Benny was looking for. And, said you're not allowed on the platform. You're just not what we're looking for. And so the lady just left, and she bought my mom a beautiful blanket, angels to watch over me. But that was before she wanted to get on the platform, or, on the stage. And she told my mom, she said we couldn't go on the platform to see Pastor Benny, and his handlers, security said that we just weren't what he was looking for. So she was real upset and everything. And so my mom told me, and I said, well, I guess you have to have sickness or whatever, not, you can't see them. But his Pastor Benny Hinn's excuse was that, he doesn't know if they're telling truth that they need healing or not, and everything. And I don't know. I mean, it's like they're always investigating him. See, Benny Hinn, Joyce Meyer, Kenneth Copeland, Todd Bentley Todd Bentley's been under a lot of investigation for inappropriate behavior. Mike Bickle of IHOP KC, International House of Prayer, he's in a world of trouble for inappropriate behavior with women, and other ministers just support them and said no, these women were lying, and this one did nothing, that one did nothing. And I mean, some of these men are predators and dangerous, and that's why I stopped watching TBN and Daystar, cause Kenneth Copeland and Gloria Copeland has a hang up about poor people. She said, if you're poor, it's your fault because you didn't give them, she tries to hide it with your church. But I think what she really means is, well, you didn't give this ministry money, you didn't tithe. And it's all about tithing. Yes, if you can, I always say this, you have a church and you can tithe, by all means give what you can. I even heard a minister that said, don't pay your bills until you tithe. Well, sometimes you have to pay your bills because your bills are due on a certain date, and you may not get to church till after your bills are due. And so when we was going to church, my mom would write a check every week, and that was our tithing. And I don't know in the Bible, maybe someone can correct me, that you have to give 10%. I think it's okay to give what you can. I mean, if you can give $10 in your collection plate and you put $10 aside, and that's what you want to put in the collection plate, then that's between you and the Lord. But these mega $1 million pastors don't see it that way. And you got your Ken Copeland, who has the airport and 4 or 5 airplanes, and bragging that he got one of his airplanes from Tyler Perry, and he got it really cheap and everything. Well, all you gotta do is just look on the records for it. I mean, because I think Inside Edition caught him off guard. And I think he was trying to figure out, well, how did she know I bought this airplane? Or I bought a new airplane? And because all you got to do is just look up Fort Worth, Texas records and everything. So I have no doubt that Tyler Perry didn't make him a little money on the side, because Tyler Perry is a big movie producer, actor, and this, that, and the other. So, and everything. And look, I'm not trying to trash anybody. I'm just based in my opinion. And I'm glad I didn't go to the hinn Crusade, because they probably would have looked at me and said, no, you're not what we're looking for and everything. And it would have been just a waste of time being at the Coliseum here where I live. And it was hard for me to get up and down the steps and everything. So, and big crowds makes me nervous, and I probably would have had a panic attack and would have had to get out of there. So, anyway, please hit like and subscribe to my channel. Please hit my the notification bell, and I do hope to see you all next when you all have a good Saturday afternoon and a blessed afternoon, and I will see you all in the next one. Y'all have a good one. Good night, and God bless you all.